Hey guys, I'm Jonno Proudfoot, CEO of Real Meal Revolution and co-author of the Real Meal Revolution book series. I've been running my business for about 6 years now. We have an online food transformation business, which means we sell online programs to people who want to lose weight following advice remotely. And for the last 6 years, we have been advertising on Facebook and advertising on Google and using email automations, but we've been trying to do it in-house, and we found it incredibly frustrating. We've been trying to figure out what our cost per acquisition is, how we're supposed to advertise, to get the right amount of clients, where we advertise, what our audience is, what the right ad is that matches the right landing page, how to collect leads, how to email them. And we've been hacking around for ages trying to understand that. But the laws on Facebook, or at least the algorithms on Facebook and Google, keep changing. And we've just found it incredibly frustrating not being able to really control or predict how many sales we're going to get. So we've had a number of different agencies helping us. I think we've had about 4 to date. And so meeting Jacques and the team at Creative Tactics was a significant turning point for us, because unlike the other agencies that ran like 2 or 3 ads at a time, the first thing Jacques did was took our ad spend and split it between 50 odd different campaigns to test our audience. And that has been a trend that has continued throughout our experience. We've always been launching tons and tons of ads. So testing different ads, testing different audiences, testing, their response, different headlines. So the idea of A/B split testing that you read about and never find time to do is something that Jacques does constantly. And he's got a lot of experience in email automation, and calls to action. So what he also helped us with was compiling fantastic copy in our ads, also troubleshooting when Facebook misinterprets an ad and thinks you're making an artificial claim. All of that has been handled. And so we started about 6 months ago, and in the last 6 months, the stress of sales and marketing in the online space has been reduced significantly, because I know someone's handling it. I know that they know what they're doing, and I feel like we're following best practice. You watch these videos of all these guys in America, Gary Vaynerchuk, Russell Brunson, they're all telling you, how you got to do all this stuff online. And very few people in South Africa especially actually understand that stuff. So working with the Creative Tactics has been a pleasure in that regard, because I know that we're actually doing the stuff that you read about in the books. And the results have been insane. In the last few months, we've actually been able to hit a target. But what's even more exciting is that we've been able to set a target that we know that we can hit. So now we're looking at our cost per acquisition. We know that when our cost per acquiring a customer is at a certain point, that our ad campaigns are working, so we can increase the ad spend and actually predict what that increase in ad spend will have on the amount of customers we have, which has just changed the game for marketing. And so obviously I love working with Jacques. We meet with him and his team every 2 weeks we have like a halfway meeting. We're in contact through email regularly, but we meet every 2 weeks to discuss the new tests that we're launching, the new copy and design assets that we need to produce, and then the ads launch. So every 2 weeks we're getting feedback. We're continuously improving, always improving as a value at my company. So it's vital that, we're consistently getting better and better and better, and basically throwing out ads and copy and images that don't work, so that we're only using the stuff that works and then targeting that to more and more audiences. So the thing I love the most is that there's contact, their expertise, and there's just a lekker vibe. They really, really want to help us, and our success really does make them feel happy. So my recommendation, if you're stuck and you want to sell stuff online, you've got to use Creative Tactics. They are the best that I've encountered, and I've been online for a long time and wasted a ton of cash. So make the right decision.